Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Wondertom and we are going into the thick of it. We're gonna explore the whole trilogy of SUGA, aka Augusty, aka Yoongi, because basically he told his fans you have to listen to 3 songs in a certain order to understand like the full message, and we already had Haegum, so it is only natural to finish off and make it full circle. We're gonna start off today with DAECHWITA, and then we're gonna give a little recap of Haegum, and then we're gonna move into AMYGDALA. I'm very curious to see what he's gonna do and if the, the more traditional sounds are gonna come back. I'm sorry if I butchered the pronunciation of any of the titles. DAECHWITA is basically a genre of traditional military Korean music, and if you take the words very literal, it basically means, it says great blowing, great hitting, but I think it just means very loud type of music with lots of drums in there. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's how I interpret it. Now that we have a little bit of context, let's just get right into the video. Subs are on, as always. Oh, he even says it already. DAECHWITA. I think that's the word itself, but in a different scripture. Ooh, I like this outfit.
Yeah.
Oh, he has the scar. Oh my god, he just comes in with a banger. He just starts off. No introduction, just get right into it. With the context of Haegum already in mind, it seems like he's very materialistic, very much kind of arrogant, the character itself, calling us the weak pill poppers. Let's see where it goes.
Who's the king? Who's the boss? 다 알잖아 내 이름 이만 산새끼들 당장 놈의 목을 쳐.
Calling yourself a king is like the most horrible thing to ever do. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just pure a type of arrogance. Like, it's the character itself. If it were a person and not just, a character, it would be absolutely insufferable.
원하는 건 모두 가졌지 이제는 물도 가져야만 만족이 될지 내가 원했던 건 너 때문에 넌 담은 걸 이 다음은 도대체 뭐지 그 다음은 그래 뭘까 심히 느껴지는 현타 위가 없는 현상 위험보다 난 이젠 강하대 맘보다가 이대로 착착하고파 I'm a king, I'm a boss 새겨놓아 내 이름 이만 산새끼들 당장 놈의 줘
Yeah, so like you said, now he's tied up and he's blind, and the way he looked at the world
was just materialism, self-centered, egotistical.
Whatever, bad person, just a bad person. I hope after this comes some sort of metamorphosis, or maybe that is Haegum, I don't know.
I'm a king, I'm a boss, 다 알잖아 내 이름 이만 산새끼들 당장 놈의 목을 줘
Okay. It's oh, he killed him. He got a version of himself killed again. Huh. Oh, there's more. Oh, he's alive? Wait. Is that how he got the scar? No, right? He didn't. He already had it. Oh! See, oh, hold up. Okay, so in this video, basically, he killed the worst version of himself, which was the blonde one, which was absolutely insufferable. But the next one, like the one in the green jacket, still is kind of, you know, insufferable. And you have to keep in mind, this video plays like hundreds, I don't know hundreds, but seems to be playing hundreds of years before the Haegum video. And then in Haegum, you have the, again, the one with the scar, I think it's this one, basically time traveling or something to Haegum. And then he becomes a police detective. In DAECHWITA, we basically see him kind of thriving and kind of getting energy off of the materialism and being egotistical. Then the police version is trying to protect those who are enslaved to materialism, and you know, the other version of himself is the one that's trying to be freed from all these ideas from materialism. And then AMYGDALA is supposed to be the version in the flower shirt, moving on to maybe a different layer of himself, maybe a different time period as well. Let's move right into AMYGDALA and see if we're gonna see the one with the flower shirt, you know, from Haegum, as a different version of himself, because I believe he didn't have the scar anymore. Before we get started with AMYGDALA, I just want to say YouTube gave me a warning that there's mentions of self-harm and unaliving, so if you're sensitive to those topics, please move on to the next video. I will see you in the next one. If you're here to stay, let's get right into it. We're back with the subs. He seems very depressed indeed.
I don't know your name. I don't know your name. I don't know your name. 요즘 기분은 어때? I don't know your name, your name, your name.
Okay, I want to make a comment up front. You see how when you look at the environment, it became more modern, and not necessarily like in a futuristic type of way, but it became less, you know, there's less traditional imagery, there's less traditional structures. And I feel like that's also a very important detail, that we're basically traveling through time. And he's saying right now, traveling through memories. And he seems to be the one that escaped. And I think he lost himself after like gaining the freedom that he wanted so badly. I don't know.
지우고픈 일들 요즘 기분은 어때? 1993 내가 태어난다 엄마 심장에 수술 별의별 일이 많았지 뭐가 이리 다 살아난지 기억조차 나는 기억도 다 꺼
Wait, did he lose his mom or is she okay? Please confirm.
꺼내보자고 하나씩 다 꺼내보자고 하나씩 최선들의 선택 강타선들의 선택 차타선들의 선택 원치 않던 일들 내 통제밖에 일들 자신만 하자 My amygdala, my amygdala. 어서 나를 구해줘, 어서 나를 구해줘. My amygdala, my amygdala. 어서 나를 꺼내줘, 어서 나를 꺼내줘. My amygdala, my amygdala, my amygdala, my amygdala. 이것을 슬프해줘. 어서 빨리 꺼내줘.
I feel like he's trying to get out of his own head. Sometimes when you're doing not that good, you start getting into your own head and you start convincing yourself of things that may not be true. And you basically become your own worst enemy, which in every other video has shown to be true, that you are your own enemy. You make your own enemies.
그래 참 별의별 일이 많았지. 길가에 너무 심장치게 소리. 전하지 못했던 내 사고 소식과 스케줄 중에 걸려 언제나 아버지의 간암 소식. 최선의 선택들이 맞아섰길. 그 또한 모두 지나가 버렸길. 그래서 이 수많은 고통은 날 위한 것일까. 끊임없는 시련은 날 죽이지 못하고 다시금 나는 연꽃을 피워내. 최선들의 선택, 최선들의 선택, 최선들의 선택, 최선들의 선택, 최선들의 선택, 선택, 선택. 원치 않잖아 원치 않잖아 내 통제밖에 해 통제밖에 해 자 집어넣자 한들 그래 한들 그래 한들 I don't know 기억들로
I'm sorry, I was just getting so emotional. This is so deep. Maybe I don't know your name can also mean that not only are you losing yourself in a way that you forget who you are, but maybe you're also trying to call for help, just like he tried to escape, but there's no name left to call. I don't know how his parents are doing. I hope his parents are okay, or I hope he has, in real life, some type of closure. But let's say, hypothetically, he doesn't have anyone anymore. Maybe I don't know your name just means I don't know who to call. I don't know who to ask help from. You're basically on your own.
My amygdala, my amygdala. 어서 나를 구해줘, 어서 나를 구해줘. My amygdala, my amygdala. 어서 나를 꺼내줘, 어서 나를 꺼내줘. My amygdala, my amygdala, my amygdala, my amygdala. 이것을 슬프해줘. 어서 빨리 꺼내줘.
No, don't end it here. Come on, open the door. Please. No! He didn't open the door! I don't know, I'm sorry guys. I really hoped for a good ending there, because that means he got out of his own head and he basically was able to save himself, but he wasn't. So please tell me there's another part to this where everything is alright. I can go back to all the flowers and happy stuff. For more context, amygdala basically is the core fear system in your body, you know, which obviously ties into the whole video, because he's talking about, you know, one of the greatest tragedies that happened to him. His ability for storytelling and his ability for acting and just all this symbolism and everything, making everything just tie in together and telling a cohesive story throughout all these 3 videos is just amazing. The fact that, you know, you have me crying and slightly traumatized after the 3rd video says a lot. And it really makes you think. It really makes you stand still for a second after every video and not only process what you've just seen and heard, but also kind of look within yourself and see, how do I stand in this? Where do I stand? Where do I want to be? Where do I want to go? I don't have much else to say. It's just a very clear symbolism. If you guys want to watch it for yourselves, I invite you to do so. But again, the last video, it is intense, and if you're sensitive to those topics, I recommend you to maybe skip it. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna process what I've just seen, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.